There's people in the shower. Dogs on the floor.
What?
The dinner's getting cooked. And I got a package in the mail. Now, I've been waiting for this. And it has arrived. So this episode is another episode of... So here we go. I've blocked out all the address and stuff. But look at this big thing. Now, the reason why I'm excited is because for some time now what have I done? I've put it away. I've had a project. Perhaps I'll get that down. Or did I put it under the bed? I can't remember. Anyway, let's open this thing together. Package in the mail. Gee, I don't want to wreck this. Got some birthday money on my birthday, and just let me hang on. Okay, that's better. Now I can do it. So they put some good tape in there. This has come from the Perth Mint. Now it's not a coin, but it's a coin of sorts. Gee, they've done a good job on this, and the postage was free as well. So what's that? That's the paperwork. So I'll have a quick look at that. Woohoo! Free freight. Awesome. Okay, so that's in here. Take that packaging off. Got some nice foam packaging. And here it is. It's the 1914-1918 First World War Memorial Plaque, Dead Man's Penny. Now this is for my ancestor, and I join with my grateful nation in sending you this memorial of a brave life given for others in the Great War. He whom this scroll commemorates was numbered among those who at the call of king and country left all that was dear to them. This is a copy of, I don't think you get this with it, the letter that you would have received, or my ancestors would have received, Buckingham Palace. I join with my grateful people in sending you this memorial of a brave life given for others in the Great War. There's the King's signature. He whom this scroll commemorates was numbered among those who, at the call of king and country, left all that was dear to them, endured hardness, faced danger, and finally passed out of the sight of men by the path of duty and self-sacrifice, giving up their own lives that others might live in freedom. Let those who come after see to it that his name be not forgotten. Dead Man's Penny. It says here, sombre reminder of the human cost of 1914-1918 to 1918 First World War. The memorial plaque was issued to the next of kin of all British Empire service personnel who had died as a result of the conflict, including well over 60,000 Australian service personnel. And James Thomas Wilkerson was one of them. Widely known as a death plaque and as a dead man's penny due to its similarity to the penny that circulated in the World War I era. The World War I memorial plaque spanned an enormous 120 millimeters in diameter, chosen following a competition that attracted over 800 entries. The deep symbolic design found upon the memorial plaque was created by sculptor and medalist Edward Carter Preston. Britain's iconic warrior maiden Britannia is depicted with a lion representing Britain and two dolphins representing Britain's maritime supremacy, signifying the Allied victory. A second lion is seen at the bottom of the plaque, tearing apart an eagle, the symbol of Imperial Germany. Also featured in the space for the name of the deceased. Britain ultimately produced more than 1.3 million World War I memorial plaques using more than 450 tons of bronze. Wow. A perfect full-size recreation, this replica World War I memorial plaque forms a fine tribute to one of the most poignant artefacts of the First World War. Pictured above is a letter from King George V, and memorial scroll were also sent to the next of kin of the deceased. So you don't actually get that with it. And this is what the packaging looks like. So inside we have one of these. So let me just turn you around. Sorry. And here it is. Wow. Wow. Okay, it says some of the grateful people in sending you this memorial of a brave life given for others in the Great War. Has a white paper to cover it. Then it has the actual penny there. Wow, now I'm going to go get some gloves on and we'll pick it up. Okay. Put the gloves on and I'm going to lift this out. Wow. Look at that. I think I'll okay, I'm just gonna. So in my hand, that's how big it is. Let's have a close look. He died for freedom and honour. This is an actual replica from the proper pattern, because there's the person who created its mark. On the other replicas that don't have that, they're not made of the official. This is an exact copy done by the Perth Mint, as far as I understand. I had the choice to get cheaper ones, but the detail is not as good as this. It's cost me about $50 and I've wanted to do it. I'll see if I can't remember where I put the project that I did for home. This field, in the ones that were sent to the families, it actually had minted their name in it, in the bronze. So very personalised. They may have also had writing on the side, I'm not sure about that. Someone might tell me, but I didn't know that was the lion chewing up the eagle, representing Germany. Wow. It's quite weighty too. Very well done. Should be. It's done by the, as far as I understand, the Perth Mint, so the back is kind of plain. This came down in price, it was on special, so it was somewhere in the order of, for a long time, for about $70 odd. So it's down to about 50, and I thought, well, I've got my birthday money, I'm going to get it. So I do want to get it engraved. One thing I will say is I did speak with someone at the Mint previously, and I would have bought it and had them engrave it, and then I receive it engraved, but I couldn't get through to them. I spent about an hour and a half twice on the phone, to a total of an hour and a half, and couldn't get through. So I thought, stuff it, I'll just get it and go from there. So maybe somewhere in the family we're not connected to the, I've got to chase that up. There might be the original one somewhere. But for now, I'm happy to have it. Alright guys, I'll see if I can dig up this display and we'll go from there. Sits nicely in the folder like that. Gosh, maybe I should just keep it in there. I want to make it part of my display. Okay, oops, put the paper. Right, I'll go and find my so this was something I made for my ancestor. It's made in an IKEA frame. Shameless plug for IKEA. It's not perfect, but got an Australian flag there with his picture. There he is there. That picture was made from this photo of him with his mates that he went to Gallipoli with. Has there the information. And this has a film on it. I haven't taken that film off yet. And yeah, so what I've done is I've put one of my, it's probably a World War II Rising Sun, and I've put that in there, and the Mark 6 303. I got medals, the actual World War I medals. That is meant to be the other way around, but I actually like that better. If you do it, supposed to do it officially as they're meant to be. You know, in one way I kind of look at it as the king sent them all off to war and they died, and I'm like, well, I'm not sure I want to see the king's face so much as that's a nicer thing. But anyway, that's my preference. So I've got the medals that he would have received, his family would have received also. This is his headstone at Gallipoli, and that's where I wanted to put it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do it now. What I did is just made a cardboard one. Cardboard one. Anyway, I'll let you know. I may just keep it in this now, but I was thinking to get his name engraved in the actual dead man's penny and then have it placed into there. So let me just shut the door. So that was the idea, was to take this and then have that in there so that it finishes it off, the display, and have his name engraved in it. But this is quite heavy. I think it's going to tip, so I'd probably have to stick a couple of screws. But yeah, that's that. But I'm very happy with that. I'll go and show my wife now. I think, you know, you think about this, the family, and I've heard of people finding them, metal detecting, finding dead man's pennies, and you think it's not really a consolation for your loved one who's died in the war, but like it said there, 450 tons of the metal to make for all the people that died. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. Another package in the mail.